Alright guys, we're back with GRIZZ Zombies, and we have the final part to the Easter egg here. We're going to be going to Captain DJ's locker, and we got an audio cue that says we need an eye scan. So what we need is basically an eyeball, and how we're going to go about getting that eyeball is we need to find these treasure drones that randomly spawn after you click X on that locker. Now, it could take some time. It took us till round 27 before they showed up. We just stayed out in the cargo area, and basically they spawned randomly anywhere else on the map. So it spawned in the biolab for us, and we used 2 stealth recauterizers. I upgraded mine to 17, and then when it blew up, it dropped a lever. That lever is going to be used in order for us to basically drop the cage, and then we can mess with the shark. So we're going to go ahead and take that lever to the moon pool, and you know where the box is located? Yeah, I got contaminated here, so I got to decontaminate, but we're going to go over to where the box is, and there's a panel here that has a slot, and you push X, and basically you put the lever that we just had on there. Now, it's cost 100 points, but you can lower that cage, and that'll allow you to go in the water. But you need to fish first. So we're going to go back to the fishing pole, and we're going to catch a fish. Okay, so before this, we basically set up the moon pool to benefit us so we can drop down that cage. We have the lever, we can buy it for 100 points and go, and then we'll have to hop in it. So now that we have this fish in our hands, we can be fully prepared to trade that for the eyeball on this step. So we're going to kill zombies in these 3 panels of glass, and blood will seep down into it, and that's what's going to attract the shark. You see the blood there? Down. That is what's going to attract the shark, and you'll get an audio cue for that. And then the cage will drop down. You're going to want to buy that when you start seeing the shark. So I double jumped up, and then I was able to just hop in there. Now I was just waiting for the shark to show up, and it was actually more to my right. But I was ready for it. I was ready. You got to push X right when you see that, and that's how you're going to swap it out. There's no actual indicator there. But when you pop back up, you're going to notice that now we have an eyeball, and we now can go back to Captain DJ's locker and turn this sucker in. When you reach this point, you're pretty much safe. You're going to finish this Easter egg. It's pretty straightforward from here. We're going to go to Captain DJ's locker. We're going to unlock it with the eyeball. The next CodePad is right there, and we're going to turn that into Oz. Yeah, and I don't really get a good audio recording here because there's so much noise, but Oz is going to say some shit about Darla. Who gives a fuck? I don't. I got one more thing to turn in.
First officer's log, day 50.
I think I'm infected.
Has gone missing. Well, no shit. It's because Darla did. Quote, we assume he is dead. Darla pretends to have no knowledge about it, but I'm going to shoot her to see it. Perhaps she'll target me next. From self.
Okay, so after Oz stops blabbering, you make your way towards the weapon disposal, and you are basically on the victory march to the end of this Easter egg, my friend. So go over there, give away whatever crappy weapon you don't want to keep. I like the stealth recauterizer for life, so I'm going to keep that. But he's going to hand you a C4 and tell you goodbye. You're basically going to turn this into the huge vault, and here we go. Boom. We got it. Victory. That game actually ends, and the achievement comes up.
That did it.
This ship's about to become one big tax write-off.
Who pays taxes?
Hey, no one gives a fuck, okay? We got 2 minutes before we're all guzzling seawater. Move!
There! Lilith, what are you doing?
Oz?
Are you kidding me? Oz is dead. That asshole shot him. It's just another stupid zombie. Let's just go already.
Come on, people, we don't have time for this. Shit.
Whoa, Oz is a beast. So we got one more map coming, guys, and I'm Viollent, your guide to the Call of Duty apocalypse, baby.